Alright, so let's review this qEEG together. This is an adult male that came in with significant depression, anhedonia, and just very low energy. When I look at a case like this, I'm not just asking whether the elevations are there on the color maps, but I'm asking whether those elevations reflect true excess or a compensatory pattern in the brain. So the first thing we'll notice is relative power elevations along the midline regions, particularly here at PZ, CZ, FZ, and FP1, the left front of the brain. Importantly, those elevations, we don't see them as excessive in absolute power, which is compared to the database. And when relative power is high, but absolute power isn't, I'm not seeing overactivity. Instead, what I'm seeing is redistribution within the brainwave frequencies. The brain is leaning more heavily on those networks because the other frequencies that support activation and engagement are underpowered. So in this case, faster bands like alpha and low to mid beta, which support energy, motivation, and task initiation, are relatively reduced in absolute power. So slower or midline dominant activity becomes more prominent by comparison, not because it's excessive, but because the overall signal is low. This is a compensatory pattern. The brain isn't dysregulated in a chaotic way, it's just conserving resources. Clinically, this usually shows up like flattened affect, low drive, low energy, and an inability to generate momentum. That's why this type of depression often gets misread and isn't often helped by talk therapy on its own. In part two, we're going to go over what the actual treatment looks like for this type of brain.